Hi everyone! So today what I'm going to do is my top 10 Christmas editions for couples. So as we know, Christmas time can be really stressful and busy with lots of things to do, money to spend here, there and everywhere, and lots of people to try and make happy. So what I thought I wanted to do is give my top 10 things that can bring couples closer together or bring good memories for the future. So these ones are things that you could adapt to have done with children, but I've had them with just couples in mind. I've got my list here on my laptop, so when I look down, that's what I'm looking at. So the first thing I've got is to buy a meaningful ornament that sums up the year that you've had. So you can look out for this at any time, no matter where you are throughout the year, or you could go to a specialist shop. So we know a specialist shop in Lechlade. It's a Christmas shop that's open all year. They personalise baubles and have baubles up around that you can choose from as well. And you could do it personal to you for what has happened in that year. So if you've passed your driving test, or if you've got married, if you've had a baby, a new job, promotion, you can put things on the ornament that represent things that you've done in that year. The second thing is to put a hot drink in a flask and drive around to look at the Christmas lights. So obviously, like I said, sometimes money's really tight, especially around Christmas time, so it's nice to have some things that are practically free. Obviously it will cost you the fuel and the cost for the hot chocolate, but the idea is that you put some hot chocolate or coffee or whatever you like to drink in a thermos flask, take a blanket, go out in the car, go and look at the different lights, and just take some time out to just admire what people are doing. I mean, I know everybody's always got that house or that street in a particular town that goes absolutely crazy at Christmas, so you're almost sure that the electricity going to that house for those lights are as much as it's powering the rest of the village. So yeah, and then it's really cool to see what they add. I remember when we lived in Wiltshire, there's a couple of houses in Melksham that are absolutely phenomenal at Christmas. We're talking inflatables, train sets, lights all over the house, in the garden. It was absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, those sorts of houses you can look at year after year and see how they change. The next thing is to watch Christmas films together. So pick ones that you really love to watch and then pick a few. So obviously if people work, it's quite difficult to watch one every night, which I know what some people are doing, but what Paul and I would do is do 4. So do 1 a week leading up until Christmas, and then pick the ones to be the ones that we watch like every year, which would be a really nice tradition to sort of bring memories with regards to that. The next thing is just to take time out just to talk. I know it's hard at any time of year, but especially at Christmas, working long hours, working different shifts, it's important to spend that time just to have the quality time. So just to turn the lights off, have a drink, have your Christmas lights just twinkling and candles, and just make a little bit of an atmosphere just to sort of relax, and no stressing, no talking about problems, just relaxing. The next thing is number 5, which is go Christmas shopping together. So you could start off by buying the presents for other people first, so you can sort of think about what people might like and sort out presents for different people. Then you could like go for a Costa or something, or Starbucks, or any of the brands that you like, and just sort of reflect on that, and then arrange for a place and a time where you're going to meet up after going to do your Christmas shopping for each other. I really like doing the Christmas shopping for Paul. We usually do it quite close to Christmas for a variety of reasons. Sometimes it's for financial reasons, it's closest to Christmas, but also I get so excited and I just want to give him the present, so it's good having it closer to Christmas so that you don't have to worry about hiding them and keeping it to yourself for all that long. The next thing is pick a Christmas candle scent. So as a lot of people know, your sense of smell is the strongest sense that is linked to your memory. So a scent can take you back in time, or take you back to a particular place, a particular moment, just triggered by that smell. So I would say to pick a smell that is not going to be discontinued. So a scent of a candle that you can have every year, and it can remind you of all the other different Christmas days you've had, or lead ups to Christmas, just by having that candle scent. The next thing is a Christmas photo scavenger hunt. So there's lots of different ones, but I'm going to do a blog post about this as well. So I will actually put the Christmas scavenger hunt that I saw, that I actually thought was the best one, on my blog, so that you can have a look and print it off and tick it off and everything. It's just a fun thing to do, a little bit of a laugh. Again, doesn't cost anything, but you can make it as good or as time consuming or as quick as you like. So you could combine two things. You could do it so you're tying it in with your going out to see the Christmas lights or the Christmas shopping, or do it just as a day by itself. The next thing is, I thought it would be quite fun to build a gingerbread house. So you've got different places do different kits. So for example, I think there's one in Lidl's that's under £5, and then you can go up to obviously ridiculous amounts for huge elaborate gingerbread houses. But that can be quite a cool thing for you to do together. It'll sit there on the side and look pretty, and obviously the smell is going to be great too. The next thing, number 9, is a hot chocolate bar. You can change this to coffee or anything like that, but again, it can be something that's quite inexpensive or quite luxurious if you want it to be. So what I was thinking is the individual sachets that you can get. For example, if you're on Slimming World, the highlights ones that you can get. Lots of different flavours, so you can mix up the flavours. You can have some little marshmallows, you could have some chocolate sprinkles. One, my sister actually puts a flake in hers. Lots of different things just to make it special, something to look forward to and enjoy together. Now the last thing is a Christmas Eve box. Now the first year you do it, you'll obviously be sourcing your box and the decorations, and then if you get a good quality sturdy box, you can use that year after year. Now what you put in the box depends on what you want from your Christmas Eve. So for example, I like the idea of having a Christmas Eve that's cosy, building up for Christmas, just enjoying the time with your family. So you could put pyjamas in there, fluffy socks in there, DVD to watch, some Christmas snacks, things like that, things that make you think of home, comfort, and just to have that relaxing evening. If you want to have a fun family evening, you could put games in there, and you could even do the Christmas scavenger hunt that evening and put that in there if you wanted to. Lots of different options for your Christmas Eve box, depending on the type of Christmas Eve you want to have. So that was my top 10 Christmas traditions for couples. If you've got any of your own, I'd be really interested for you to put them in the box below. Also, if there's any of these things that I've discussed about you would like me to do a separate post on, then by all means I will. Please like and comment and subscribe. Thanks so much guys. Bye.